So we're going to talk about the watercolors and a little bit about the materials and what you're going to need. Now, just to let you know, the watercolors, they come in two different styles, okay? So we have watercolor trays, which are these types of watercolors. Now, inside you're going to find a couple of things. You're going to find different kinds of watercolors. Yes, this says metallic. I have regulars, I have metallic, I have sparkles. Honestly, it does not really matter to me which one you choose. But whatever it is that you choose, you might want to consider taking from the bottom, okay? Because a lot of times what happens is the ones on top tend to be really wet, and I don't know, they kind of get used quite a bit, but if you put from the bottom, at least it starts to actually rotate them around. And when you store these, please make sure that they're stored facing upwards, okay? So that's the trays, all right? Next, we have watercolor pencils. Now, as you can see, they are divided out, and I expect them to be divided out. Ooh, look at this. This is a fun thing. Please don't mix other things that don't belong in here, okay? Now, for example, all right, I don't see any in here, but it can be very easy to get these confused with regular pencils, like color pencils. But you have one thing that's different, okay? It says watercolor on them. Please make sure that they stay separate from the regular pencils, the color pencils. Now, you can sharpen these, but only with the handheld sharpeners, okay? Do not put these in the regular sharpener, okay? Because their tips are very different, all right? So that's that. Next, the drying rack. All right, so the drying rack, you're like, what's up with the drying rack? All right, so what I would like you to do is, as you can see, I've got cardboard on them. When you put things on them, place it on top. If you're ever missing something, all right, up at the top it says dry work. Periodically, I will pull things off because I need more space. I will end up in the top in the drying work, okay? So don't automatically, assume it's gone. Check up there, all right? When you work on the table in your space, okay, please make sure that you wash the table after you're done, even if you have not made a mess. Now, all right, so the next thing, we're gonna come over here. Now, over here, there are a couple different containers that can hold paint. Now, for only watercolor, this is not for acrylic paint or tempera, it's only for watercolors, okay? Because the other stuff, as you can see, these are all like stained, okay? This is all old acrylic paint that is really hard to get off, okay? But you can use these for watercolor. Now, in order to fill these, now you'll find inside, there's droppers, all right? So you fill it with water and you kind of like put them in. So you're able to kind of like soak up some water, put it in, and make sure paint's in here, okay? Make sure that you clean these out. It shouldn't be that hard. Just rinse them off and in they go, okay? Know where they are. Beautiful. All right, on to the next thing, the water container. All right, yes, they're kind of gross, but a couple of things I need you to do, all right? One, you will not be filling these all the way up to the top, okay? They're meant to have small little puddles in them. So this is what you're gonna do. You will have the wash, okay? So the top one with those ridges is always gonna be the wash, okay? You take your brush, wash it out, this one first. Then you're gonna have the rinse. So this one will be dirtiest, okay? You kind of see that one, has some residue in it. And then after you kind of sew, let's say I take my brush, hold on, I'm gonna get a fake brush, there we go, okay? So we got wash, kind of tap it off a little bit so all the, water goes there, rinse. You should have clean brush, all right? If you need to, you can wipe it off on a paper towel. This one should be clear. This is your access to clean water. This will help you if you're mixing colors and you need some extra water, or you just need, clear water to help expand a color, okay, or spread it out, all right? So puddles, they go small. This is your wash. This is your rinse, okay? In between, you tap it off, and that's it. This is your clean water. If you need to, take a paper towel, wipe it off. All right, so let's put that back. Beautiful. All right. Brush care. All right, I'm super excited about this one. All right, notice they are all labeled, okay? Please make sure they stay labeled, like separated out, all right? So if you have a flat, keep it. How can you tell it's flat at the top? Genius, I know. Okay, next one, fan. Not that you guys will be using it. Looks like fan. What's in here? All right, so this is the one I'm gonna change, okay? I know it says curve for this video. It's actually called the filbert, all right? So it means curved. Angle, angle. Round, all right? We have different sizes of rounds. Keep them there. Now, how to wash these? All right, so I'm actually going to switch over so you can see my hands, and I'm gonna teach you how to wash a brush. I know, it's simple, but we all need to know. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna learn how to wash a brush. It is not that hard. And by the way, it's not hard to actually rinse out a container, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to rinse out a container, and I'm gonna show you how to wash a brush. First of all, water. Okay, so we have two settings. We have warm or hot, and we have cold, all right? I'm gonna give you a huge tip. The warm water will wash things so much better, okay? And the other sink over there, okay? It's same thing. It's got a hot and it's got a cold, all right? So first, we're gonna start off with turn on the sink. Genius, right? I know, this is like crazy, okay? Pretend that this is a dirty brush, okay? You can do a couple of things. You can go like this, and it will get nothing off, and then Mrs. Smith will be very unhappy, and then all of a sudden we'll get brushes that look like this that have been destroyed because we have too much paint on it, okay? Or you actually wash it, okay? What you do is you take your hand, okay? Get it wet, and you just wash it like this. Reshape the brush. That's it. Super easy, okay? And you put it back in the correct spot. So, goes there. Your containers, okay? Watch. Oh, it's super hard. There we are. And if you need to, you can take another brush and you can kind of like rinse it out. Look, it's clean. Miracle, okay? You put that back. When you're done, you will know when you are done because the sink is empty and everything is all cleaned up. There's no mess. Not even your hands. See? Beautiful. Last but not least, after you dry your hands, because more than likely they're going to get wet, do you know where this goes? I want to show you where this goes. Ready? Whoop. You see that thing right there? Now you're done.